Good morning. No one wants Summer Medusa. Stop asking for Summer Medusa. No spoiling of Lost Belt 6.3. I'll ban you. I will ban you outright. I don't need people on YouTube posting videos with spoiler in the title showing the servant in question. It's the worst. Like, have they no dignity? I don't think I need this MC. There's a lot more spoilers, Tato, but we're not going to get into that. No one's going to talk about spoilers at all. I will permit this. They would never get Edison a costume. Yeah, did everyone play the summer story part with Mel in it? That was a good part. I agree, it was the best part. As everyone knows, Christmas. Man, I just don't like Tesla and Edison. My voice sounds different. Oh, I apologize. Is it better or worse? I don't know. Okay, this isn't as good as I was hoping it would be, this remix thing, so we're just gonna skip that. Oh good, it's Tesla, my favorite. Hello, hacks. Oh, I need to use the attack up on this one. Oh well. Fine. After Annie, it's Lost Belt 3, and after it's what? That's not any server. Whatever you're talking about is not any server in existence, Tato. No server is on Lost Belt 3. Lost Belt 6 Part 3 is in 29 hours. Yeah, 29 hours. Can I use Pravati? I could use Pravati, but honestly, my goal in life is to not use Scotty as much as possible. I also have a Grail John. Can I have... I grailed her. I'm gonna use her. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do a lot of neutral farming because I just don't care about class advantage. If I want to use someone for farming, I just grail them until they can do it. What do I think of the strengthening today? I think Ozzy's strengthening is... How do I say this without insulting people like Ozzy? I think a strengthening for Ozzy is good. I think the strengthening they gave him is bad. So, the problem with Ozzy's strengthening is when you put Ozzy on the field and you want him to NP, you use skill 1, you use skill 3, and then you use skill 2, and he buffs himself up real nicely, right? And then he NPs. And his NP changes it to Sunlight. But you've already used skill 1, which benefits from Sunlight. And so you're not getting stars and crit damage. Yes, the cooldown was lowered, but you're now waiting till the next cycle. You're now waiting till the next cycle of using that skill to get the benefit. So I feel like it's backwards. I feel like his first skill should give Sunlight Battlefield, and his MP should buff himself on Sunlight. But if you don't use skill 1, then your MP does less damage on turn 1. Can I use Black Grail here? Is her MP gain good enough? The SSR Avenger is going to be John Alter, and you know it. Don't kid yourself. Use the damage seed instead of Black Grail. Black Grail is more gives me more attack set though. No, here's what they do. Jalter buff. They give her a 50% battery. That way she can 3-turn. I don't think that looped. That did not even come close. Thank you, Jean. Yeah, but then she can MP 3 times single target. 50% charge. Change your NP to AoE. How unfortunate that I have now 2 sabers. And an archer. Okay, so I can't use Black Grail for this. That's lesson learned, I guess. Edmund 50% charge on skill 2. That's also a really funny joke. Edmund's not getting a... Dante's isn't getting a buff. They're buffing Buster now. This is Buster Town. We live in a Buster world. All I have are my level 50 cards. Alright, cool. This is what we call a mistake run. Whoopsie. Well, Buster has always been good for challenge quests, but... Buff Dante. No, Buff Dante's let him change his MP to arts. Dante's with an arts NP would just be the loopiest. The gold caster is not confirmed 4-star. There's no leak. There's no reliable leak of the strengthening quests. We don't know it's a 4-star caster. Didn't they just buff Nobunaga Avenger? The event sees again. What's this one? No, that's... Actually, this one might work. No, that won't work. No. We're just going back to K-Scope. We're going back to K-Scope. My buddy K-Scope. My friend, my pal, my trusted partner. Also, yeah, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but the new K-Scope sucks. It's literally, here's what you do. If you get the HP K-Scope, throw that in your second archive. Get a normal K-Scope, and if you have someone who you want to farm with, level their Append skill 2 and unlock the 20% starting charge, and just do that. Don't use the HP one. PW literally added that to troll you all. And I feel so sorry for anyone who gets that. How much is it? It's a 2,000 attack difference. It's huge. For a 4-star or a 3-star, that's a gigantic difference. For a 5-star, it's still a big difference. I mean, yeah, useful on support servants where you don't want them to die. But are you really gonna grind out an MLB one of those instead of over a normal K-Scope? It's literally just there to dilute the pool even more. What do I make of Cascu looping? I mean, it's fine. I'd say budget, but it requires Tamamo. But, it's a nice alternative for people. There's nothing wrong with low rarity units being able to NP spam. And he allows for 6 slot if he's against, like, assassins. Is it only being added to story? I don't know. Buster looping being added is nice. So to go over that, anyone who tells you that Buster is now king is looping the head. Here's what it is. The game is just more balanced than it's been in years. Because as it was for Buster servants to loop without swap, they need 50% charge. There's a decent amount of those, but that's not every Buster servant. For quick servants, they needed an MP gain skill. There's a decent amount of those, but not every servant. The difference is arts can be done by almost all of them. And arts still has the advantage of being able to 6 slot. But in the context of boss fights, they're all kind of the same now. If you look at it if outside of farming, and the only time you need a 6 slot is on lottos. Let's be honest. So outside of lottos, you can use any of them to farm. Whatever you want to use. And you're not going to be in a worse state. They can all do no swap. Everyone can get freaking, you know, everyone's going to get spooked by Saber or something like that. Eventually. Heck, if you already have waiver, just come here and... If you already have waiver in Tamamo, just come here and pick up Saber. And there you go, you're set. Or Tesla, if you like Tesla, which, if you do, you're weird. Or Toria. Like, any of those will do it. Yeah, I don't think that Buster is king or Arts is dead or Quick is useless. What I think is that the game is in a better state because we have good supports that can do interesting things for all card types. Quick is still gonna crit stupid crazy amounts because Scotty's given 200% quick crit up. And they're gonna crit every turn. Arts is still gonna spam MP easier than everyone else and is much more defensive. And Buster is gonna be, once again, Unga Bunga smash, but it works now. I think the game's in a much better place with Tamamo. Yeah, Buster is pleasant to use. Before Tamamo, Buster is uncomfortable to use and frustrating. Now it's, you know, it's usable. And yeah, for unconventional nodes like, you know, 113 nodes or 212 nodes, then yeah, you can just take Morgan and Unga Bunga Buster and you're fine. Now that's not going to 6 slot. If you want a 6 slot, you still have to do other, you're still going to be relegated to Arts. Because Arts is the only one who can do stuff like, well, not just Arts. Like, but like in the last event, how I was using like Summer Melt and Fairy Knight Tristan. And I was using them together to do stuff. You know, stuff like that is still going to happen. You're still going to end up doing weird teams for those. If you want to 6 slots. If you want a 5 slot, then yeah, you're free to use Buster. No, they're never going to add 4-wave nodes. 4-wave nodes would just be... The only benefit to 4-wave nodes is you would just end up using Art Servants again. Dude, I've always said, give us farming nodes that's just one enemy with 2 break bars. So you can use single target enemies to punch them. That's what I've been wanting that forever. If they gave us a farming node, which at that point that's like a raid boss type thing. So I guess they have existed like that before. But give us just like farmable nodes that's one enemy with 3 break bars and you gotta, you know, hit it real hard 3 times. That way you can use single targets for farming. I hate that in like general farming. You're stuck using only AoE and your single targets are relegated to 90 plus nodes or boss fights. Because I love a bunch of single target servants, and that's why Fairy Knight Lancelot I think is also one of the best like design things, because like being able to switch between single target and arts. That is, in fact, an esports bride, yes. That is my level 50. I have no reason to bring the level 91. I have a ton of esports brides. That is an odd statement, I will say. I need 100 of those, 100 of those. Okay. I'm good to use some of these things. I can buy these out. Yep. Yep, we're good. And I can buy... Oh, let's just leave that there. What parts of the new system do I hate? Oh, buddy. I hate tokens. I hate tokens with a burning passion. Whatever person decided that MP5 and Bond 15 isn't enough tokens to max a servant needs to be fired. Fired right now. She's Bond 15 and MP5, and I don't have enough tokens to unlock her skills and level her. I was stupid, and I did this right when the update came out, and so I hadn't done the math yet, and I just unlocked the Append skills because in my mind I was like, DW wouldn't be evil, right? They wouldn't make it so that it was a one or the other type thing. How many embers did it take? Oh, well over 1,000. Well past 1,000. I had over 1,000 embers stored, and they're gone. Oh, yeah, I'm forgetting DW has always been evil. I don't know if they're evil or incompetent, or they're evil because they're incompetent. Right? I should have rolled for another MP5 Lambda. How many melts am I rolling? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll for MP5 melt in NA. And then by next year, when the rerun happens, I'll know how many tokens you can get. But actually, no, let me tell you this. For my NA account, I'm going to be doing normal melt to 120 instead of summer melt. And normal melt, fun fact, for SSRs, for 5 stars, you only need MP6. You only need to have them MP6 and Bond 15. And guess who has MP6 melt? That's right. That's me. I have MP6 melt. Exactly. So for normal melt, I just got to get her up to Bond 15, which I should start on sooner rather than later. I'll get... Oh, I forgot to use the attack up skill. No. If he uses guts, I swear. No, he just means stupid. Oh my gosh. No, Udom, it does not. You want to see the most fun part of this system? So, take this welfare here, MIXA. You get 0 tokens. Welfares give no tokens. You cannot unlock Append skills or grail them past 100 unless they're Bond 15. And if they're Bond 15, you can only get them to 112 max with no Append skills. Oh wait, that's just normal. Isn't that fantastic? Let me see. Who has a lot of tokens? Where's another welfare here? Yeah, let's go. See, I can't unlock any of his append skills at all because I only got 40 tokens. I have 40 tokens because he's Bond 7. Isn't that fabulous? Whereas, like, Muramasa, I got 510 tokens for him because he's MP5. Who's bonded? Fujino, who is Bond 14 and MP5, only has 410 tokens, which means I can level her to 120, but I can't unlock any append skills. Whereas Castoria, who's only Bond 13 and only MP3, technically, already has 410. You get so many more tokens for SSRs. How do you get tokens? You get tokens by rolling for the servant. You get tokens for Bond. And then, supposedly, in theory, you will get tokens from Yvette's. You don't understand the token system? Don't worry, it's very confusing. It's somehow straightforward and confusing at the same time. Oh yeah, you know, if you want to level a Rash to 120 and unlock his skills, you need to roll 1,300 copies of a Rash. Because Arash only gives 2 tokens per, and you need 660 to max him. So if you want to unlock Arash's append skills and level him to 120, you need to roll 1,300 copies. Low rare, so MP, 1 stars give 2 tokens. 2 stars give 5 tokens. 3 stars give 10 tokens. Limited 3 stars give 30 tokens. 4 stars give 30 tokens. Limited 4 stars give 50 tokens. And 5 stars, regardless of if they're limited or not, give 90 tokens. Oh my gosh, Angra. How many tokens does my Angra have? Hold on. That sounds, bad. Oh, he has 25. If I see someone with a level... If you see someone with a level 120... If you see someone with a level 120 Angra, they're an insane person. Yes, he does count as a for token purposes, yes, he does. That is... Why is he like that? Hold on. Yeah, no, that's only 25 for Bond. You get 5 per Bond level up to level 5. And so that's where the 25 tokens come from. Fun fact, while 4 stars, while limited 3 stars, 4 stars, and 5 stars, it keeps track of your tokens previously. For normal 3 stars and below, they did not keep a history of your rolls, or at least they didn't apply it to this. So you get backlogged tickets for gotcha servants that you paid for, like the 4 stars and 5 stars, but not for the 1s and 2 and 3 stars. So all that FP rolling, you know, you may have already rolled 1,300 Arashes, but that doesn't count. You're gonna need to do that again. It's not, depends on it. You say it's a system for whales. It depends. We have not had an event where they've given us tokens. If, say, for every event, they give us 50 tokens that we can use on whoever we want, that's fine. But if every event gives us 10 tokens, then that's a nightmare. We don't know yet. DW introduced a system, said they'll give us ways to get them later, but didn't tell us how many, how much, and how fast it's going to be. So all we can make decisions based off is what we have now, and what we have now is bad. If in a month from now on Summer 5 or on Summer 6, we get 50 tokens per event that I can use on Melt, then I'm fine. Because then you get enough tokens to keep up with the pace of Grails. But if the amount of tokens doesn't keep up with the amount of Grails, like if you don't get at least 30 tokens per Grail, then you're doomed. Gosh, this music is loud. Dude, Castoria needs bells on her Append skills. Melt needs fairy dust on her Append skills. Dude, if they added tokens to lotto boxes with the QP cap raised, you know what? Maybe I might do 400 boxes again. Oh, I forgot to use the attack up again. I'm so dumb. Is it better to level 120 or Append skill? I'm going to be honest, unless it's your favorite servant, Append skill, the 20% charge one lets you use the normal un-MLB K-scope. So yeah, like if you want to, what I would say, like, say you like using a rash, and you want to be able to use them with a 50% starter CE. You go to rash, you grind out 120 tokens only, and you unlock this skill, and you level it up to 10. That way, a rash enters the field with a bonus 20% NP. Then you can use his battery for 50%, and then you can go from there. Yeah, you can then use them with aerial drive or any 50% CE instead of a K-scope. So that's what you're going to do for most of your servants, is you're going to unlock the 20% starting charge and level that up. But also remember that Append skills do take, they're skills. They take materials on the same amount of normal skills, and they need a lore at the end. So you can't just do this on everyone. Is it possible to make a rash NP loop? I mean, there's no one that gives guts and charge, so I don't think you can NP 3 times in a row. Yeah, pen skills are basically passives that you have to use lures on. Necromancy memes? Nah, but then you don't have enough charge. I don't know. I don't know if command spells counts as memeing. Yeah, you only need 2 guts. I mean, if you want to use him for 2 waves, you can have him, you know, have targetable guts like, say, Ketz or Neurocaster or Santa Altera, not Santa Altera, Santa Nightingale, then swap to Mamo and have him MP again with his super nuke, and then die and have a 3rd person come in. But that's a bad team. I'm just gonna say that right up front. It's a really bad team. Also, is Son Request on? Have people been requesting things, or? Yep, it's just not working. I need to restart Nightbot completely. Nightbot, please stop being bad at video games. Thank you. No, but then you're using swap already for Ketz. And how would you get charged? When does Penguin Melt come to NA? Friday is when her banner should show up. Sunday or Saturday is her solo raid up. I think. No, why would Penguin Melt come out today? It hasn't been 7 days since the event started. They haven't already announced. I'm pretty sure that it's not till Friday morning for me. Banner's at the 5th. Did they announce that? I don't see it on their website. Dude, if the solo raid up is on Friday, then I might not be able to stream it because I have to spend 5 hours in a car traveling through the mountains to a funeral that day on Friday. Because if it's on Thursday and solo raid up is Friday, then I am not gonna be able to stream that. Unless I wait for her 2nd day of solo raid up. But I don't... Fake an illness? I'm not gonna fake an illness for my grandfather's funeral. You psychopath. No, but I thought it was Saturday. If it was Saturday, then it would be after the funeral, the raid up starts, and I'd be able to stream that. I'm sorry, mother and father. Instead of going to grandfather's funeral, I'm going to spend money on a PNG of an anime girl. Why, yes, I'll never have friends or get married. Sounds legit. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna play that. My parents don't live with me. They do their own thing, and they don't know anything about my hobbies. I haven't had a single CE drop. Matahari's skill is actually pretty big. Like 100%, or what is it, 50% crit up and 100% star gain? That's like a good buff. Oh wow, I thought we were going to be almost done for QP, but nope, it's 30 million away. We go again. None of these are any good, right? No, these are farming nodes. What's your bond at? Matahari was always the legitimate support, but now she's much better. Yeah, Matahari was always a support. I've used her a couple times. She's got some good defense down. Yeah, Saber Hokusai is getting grailed. What I did talk about Ozzy's buff earlier, but I think Ozzy's buff is unfortunate. Like, it's good that he got buffed, but it means you have to now make the choice of use skill 1 to buff his MP the first time, or hold off and use it afterwards, but your MP then isn't having the damage buff. I mean, I believe my Matahari and JP is only level 50, right? Yeah. Boy, I never leveled this skill. I guess I'll level it now. Guess I have to use this. Yeah, basically, Matahari is now the general use Gil caster. See, that's what I thought. I thought it was on Saturday. I did the math and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is Saturday, but then everyone's like, it's Friday. No, I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. Because it started at midnight in JP, and then it switched over not 24 hours later, but 42 hours later, not 48 hours later. In JP. Well, JP doesn't do 2 whole days, or JP doesn't do a day and a half. JP does 42 hours. Because they start at midnight, but then go to the first one on 6 p.m. the day after that day. Yeah.
立役よくぞ参ったループ受け取るがよいこれ直すがよい
Whoops.
こちらですね私のイルカは勇敢ですよとっておきのクルーズを
No, they don't give 30 hours. They give.
聖なる様
No, they do.
光の海
It's 42. It's almost 2 days.
見つかいは天に帰り手を背負ったリグレス受け取るがよいこれ直すがよい
Sucks how see you couldn't download legit at the NA launch. Did they like IP block or something? How did that work out?
聖なる様光の海清らかな歌よ喜びを見つかいは天に帰り
Oh yeah, no, Nero Bride doesn't come back for a long time. I know I just recently got her in JP. There's already someone with 110 Angra? That's absurd. How many? They must have spent so much FP. Well, no, 110. If they were Bond 15, that is enough for 10 levels. So their Angra was Bond 15.
この通りだ
Angra gives 50 points. Oh, so Angra's treated as a 4-star. That's so much better, actually. I was concerned for Angra fans. Nero brides that don't have star bombs to ease where? Yeah, imagine if Angra really needed like 600 rolls. You have nearby with QPC, but no one uses it. Well, those people are uneducated. How illegal would it be to drop kick a child? Just hypothetically, really illegal, actually. Really illegal, especially in the United States. Ah, crap, I messed up. Oh no, I used. Oh no, oh, gosh, ah. Oh no, oh no. I don't ever use command seals. I'm sorry. It's my policy. It's my policy and my honor to not use command spells, command seals, whatever you want to call them. Oh, Tom. Your honor does not outweigh your laziness. Then when do I use command seals? I don't. You see this thing here? This button never gets pressed. The only time I used it was for an RNG reset. Using it for an RNG reset doesn't count because that's well outside the realm of any normal user. When I get a boss down to 1 HP and then I die, am I just going to restart? Yes, I will. If I don't stream for 3 days straight, that means I use CF. Dude, you're talking to someone who spent $60 on AP refills to do a challenge quest meme. Do you think I care about using a Saint Quartz to refill my AP if I fail a single boss fight? Please. Please. I spent $60 resetting and refilling one challenge quest just to do a meme. Yeah, the Jalter versus Salter meme. I'm not a giga whale. Trust me. I am a small fish in a big pond. It's just that most people are algae, and I'm a fish, and then there's the whales. Yeah, let me pull up. Where's my channel? Yep, there's my thumbnail. I wonder if it shows under sort by most popular. Is it anywhere near my most popular? I don't even think it did very well. Oh, yeah, here it was. Got 17,000 views. This run took me $60. 4,000 resets. This was 4,000 resets. To 3-turn this was Jean. I don't think you... Like, I don't care about spending a Saint Quartz or so to refill on a node. I will do a run that has a 0.01% chance to work. Am I big enough Jalter fan? No, I hate Jalter. I don't like Jalter. I don't like Jalter at all, really. I could care less about her. I don't hate her. I just don't care about her. But it was an interesting run. It was something that it was a setup that, because NA got Scotty early, this was right after, you know, the anniversary where we got Scotty. NA had Scotty, where JP never had that challenge quest with Scotty. So they couldn't do that setup. Well, I was streaming what happened, and it was just like relief. The suffering was over. My sadness and pain was done. Hey, Fino, can you lure her second skill? Thanks.
鮮やかに勝ちに行くぞ。ループごと受け取るがよい。これ直すがよい。
Dude, no. Toho 98 is not a Toho 98 is well past me. I guarantee it. Toho Sniper is he's not a mid-tier whale. He's a Giga Whale. He gets everyone MP5. That's Giga Whale. I don't have. There's a lot of servants I just don't have because I don't roll for them and I don't have high MP levels on them because I just don't care about them. Okay, this is costumes. Get this out of here. Like, look at all these servants I just don't have because I just don't roll on them. Like, Voyager, and I regret not rolling Himeko. Arjuna Alter, like, all these servants I was here for. I just didn't roll them because I don't want them. Toho Sniper 98 is an ultra whale. Don't even kid yourself. Rexton was the king when he was still playing, yeah, but I think Toho Sniper is on the same level. I don't know. I think Vitch was a much better choice than Rasputin. I think Vitch is the good one here. Yeah, we all know that the game's going to end at some point. All we can hope is that Fate Grand Order 2! Oh, you survived. How dare you die. Rasputin does not pop up as much as Vitch. And Rasputin was not in the trailer where Vitch was. Rasputin. I love that song. This is a good song. Buster farming for a while. Yeah, but it also needed swap. But now you don't need swap. Now, see, the thing is if you use swap, you lose. But now you can Buster 3-turn without swap. And you can farm using the Atlas Mystic Code, which is a new concept. Buster, yeah, Atlas Mystic Code is, like, my Atlas Mystic Code is level 4. No, Plug Suit is bad. I hate using Plug Suit. I don't use Plug Suit. The only downside of Buster is you can't, like, 6-slot farm. Yeah, all 3 metas can farm now, so now you legitimately can just use whatever card type you want. Is there any point in getting Atlas MC to 10? No. But you can use it now legitimately in farming, so I mean, there's that. Honestly, Space Ishtar's weakest is quick. Buster and Arts is where she's gonna excel more.
この通りだ
They should strengthen Scotty and have her battery grant like maybe 20-30% MP gain, and then you're in town. If Double Scotty also gave you know 30%, you know, total of like 40 to 60% MP gain, I think we'd be a lot better off.
我が祈りをここに落葉に郷愁を大芸に典型を無垢なる天使を海に来たれレオセアンダレグレス
If I had to pick Avengers, I would pick Space Ishtar. Don't like Dante's. No, thank you. Dante's weird looking, kind of creepy.
内緒ですよ内緒ですよ我が祈りをここに落葉に郷愁を大芸に典型を無垢なる天使を海に来たれ
Space Ishtar third and her costume is great. I'm not going to turn it up that much, but I will turn it up a little.
とっておきのクルーズを我が祈りをここに落葉に郷愁を大芸に典型を無垢なる天使を海に来たれレオセアンダレグレス
What is this, Tog? Some kind of like Nightcore remix? This sounds so sped up. What did you do to this song? Rah, Rasputin 1 hour loop, please. No thanks. I'm not gonna loop it. Rasputin confirmed next summer banner. They wouldn't release him on the summer banner. He's probably going to be next anniversary servant. Rolling gives all allies the male trait. That'd be a crazy buff, wouldn't it? And pointless. They're not going to do that ever, though. They're never going to acknowledge that in Fate Grand Order. They will never acknowledge the magical penis in Fate Grand Order. I guarantee you. Oh, Rasputin could be New Year's, you're right. Am I gonna get a CE drop ever? Him being New Year's requires him to be a foreigner. Say, no, they can break tradition. Screw the rotation. It feels weird that you summoned Vitch and Muramasa before the stories are done. We summoned Castoria a year early. What emulator do I use? I do not use an emulator. I am playing on a Galaxy Tab S7, which is hooked into a capture card. No, I don't think Lost Belt 6 was late. I feel like Lost Belt 6 is exactly... Like, Lost Belt 6 might have been delayed a little. The Castoria was definitely able... Was definitely planned to be well before Lost Belt 6. Plugged in a mouse, Noel. That you know what he means. Who's the character on the, this character? This is a drawing by Kuroboshi, the person who drew Hokusai of Nidomai Inanis, who is a VTuber with HoloLive. Do I prefer mouse over touch control? No. But you... If you look at my channel and look at my recordings have a much higher video quality because I am not recording on the device, nor am I recording from an emulator. I'm recording a device running the game normally, but also at high quality video. So my videos look better, and so having to use a mouse is the trade-off. Plus, it makes it easier to stream because I don't have to be hunched over a tablet. Technically, I can plug the tablet into a touchscreen. I could, but remember, I play all on a single monitor. And I just have the tablet displayed on the side and the stream stuff displayed here. On a single, very large monitor. The Samsung G9, great monitor. $1,500 though, not for everyone. Samsung announced the 2021, or is releasing the 2021 version of the G9, and it uses like micro-LEDs, the same thing the iPad Pros use. And it's like $2,500, and I'm like, you know what, I'm happy with my current one, I don't need micro-LED. When are we going back to the games I left behind? Once Fate Grand Order slows down a little bit. It's been pretty busy. It is a Thermaltake Core P3, not a P1, but close, Crazy Warrior. Yeah, I use a Core P3 without the glass cover. Who is a servant I really like but would never whale MP5 for? I have an example for that right now. I have a servant I grailed that I don't think is worth getting MP5. I don't think that you need MP5 Go, even if you grail her. All MP5 does from MP2 is 25% more crit, but you can spam her NP so much it doesn't really matter. I don't think you need to get MP5 Go. I would say MP2 is fine. I honestly don't think it's necessary. Like, normally when I grail a servant, I get them MP5. Go is like the only exception to this rule. Because Go just, it doesn't matter. Is there anyone else who I like that I wouldn't roll? Who I really like, but I wouldn't roll? Costume's good. I mean, I like. There's a lot of support servants I like that I'm never gonna go hard for. Like Castoria, no, I'm never gonna go MP5 on her. Well, probably not. I don't know. That's a weird question, or kind of a rough question. She's not busted. I don't like people throwing around the term busted. A servant does their job and does it properly. That doesn't mean they're busted. It means they're good. Like Super Orion is not busted. Super Orion can punch really hard for 1 turn. Or he can punch kind of hard for 3 turns. But he can't do everything. He doesn't have a damaging NP. He's limited. He's really tied to his skills. But he's very good at what he does. He can either punch things really hard, or he can go in as a solo servant and wreck a fight. Just like Go can and stuff like that. They can go in and they can wreck a fight, but they can't do everything. So they're not busted. They have a niche and they work really well in that niche. Well, that's because Go, the thing about Go is Go works in 2 ways. Go, you can play Go like a solo servant, like Super Orion or Hozoin or QSH. She can be a solo servant that goes in there, stalls out the enemy, and kills them and does big damage with her buffs. And that's one way to play her. And that works. But then she's also one of the best neutral supports in the game. She applies 20% defense down. She applies 30% attack up, a Star Gather up. Then she buffs you with crit and more attack, 30% at overcharge 1. And then she applies quick down for quick servants. So she's one of the best neutral supports in the game. So on top of being able to be a solo servant and actually go toe-to-toe and fight things, she can be a support instead. Because like, if you're in a one-on-one fight, as long as you can start MP looping and fear chaining, the enemy can't really attack you. Yeah, Iskander sucks gameplay-wise. He is so sad. Iskander is so sad. I'm shocked that they haven't like done much to Iskander. There's the 5. Yeah, they're gonna give. What does Iskander even have? Iskander. I've never rolled Iskander because he's just so boring. Let's see. He has charisma. Huh. He has tactics with crit damage, and then a buster. Well, 1-turn buster buff. Wow, that's awful. I think the only thing they could do is give him a 50% battery on his 3rd skill and let him just use Tamamo to spam NPs.
内緒ですよ。内緒ですよ。
Oh yeah, he hits all 3 attack up types and has no way to use them.
ここに落葉に郷愁を
Don't I mean Konyanskia? I do, but she's a Tamamo. I'm just I'll be honest. I've been calling her Tamamo this whole time for 2 years plus years. I'm not gonna stop calling her Tamamo. Buster Tamamo. That's what I'll say.
みんなさすがだなって行きましょう
Vitch is easy. Vitch has a V sound in it, which is just kind of unpleasant to say.
落葉に郷愁を大芸に典型を
So Tamamo Summer, shut up.
海に来たれレオセアダレグレス
Just let his scanner change his NP to arts for 3 turns. Yeah. What about his Buster buff? Then it's useless. Tamamo Gun. Tamamo Gun. That's a good one. That works. Let's see here. Now I want to find something here. Oh my gosh, what is... Where's that image? I want to find it. There's an image that reminded me of that I want to pull up and find now. Oh my gosh, how long ago was this? It was a while ago. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's this image. Why isn't it showing up on screen? And I'll do it this way. No? Where's it put in the image? Freaking... thing not cooperating with me. Oh my gosh, it's a dot GIF, is that why? Yeah, it's this image. I love this image. Anytime anyone mentions like gun, I just imagine anytime they mention like a servant has a gun, I think back to this image here. Is that an alter ego? She's got a gun! Can we have Archer mount? Speaking once again, can we get Archer mount so that we can have melt with a gun? Melt with gun legs. No, if we get another melt, it has to be Archer melt because for Artemis. Do I think Khazar drop will be a 4 or 5 star? I would hope 4 star, but maybe 5 star. 4 star just because it's easier to get. Well, let's not joke. They wouldn't take the chance to a welfare. Khazar drop welfare. I'm wondering if we're gonna have a Kazura drop like event sometime after Lost Belt 6.
一息入れましょう。聖なる様、光の海、清らかな歌よ、喜びを。
Kazura drop isn't Shengon for the Sakura 5. Kazura drop just eats the Sakura 5. Who do I like more, Melt or Summer Melt? Both.
やや胸がきついが、この通りだ。
The answer is both. Like, I get people say she's not really Kazura drop. But it's like they played the BB theme. There has to be something more there. Yeah, 100% charged, but your first party member has to be a Sakura face and they die immediately. You know what? I take that. The song sounds really familiar. What is it from? Oh, this is from Bleach. No wonder. There we go. Childhood. Childhood? Teenager years? Something like that. Lost Belt 7 is going to be Caldea watching David perform 6 skateboard tricks. Tubular! Right? In this game, death is not a demerit. Death is what I want to happen to most of my servants. I want my buffers to buff and die. Cast your buffs, get out. Can David be the protect? So, like, most of the cryptors haven't really been actually evil. So, I don't know, like... And David, like, you don't... He's so... not there for it. He's so... Like, he's there, but, like... You don't, like... He doesn't come off as, like, evil, right? Like, Beryl came off as evil. But no one else came off as evil, and they weren't evil in the end. Right? And Beryl, shockingly, was evil. So, like, none of them are evil. So, I like... Hinako's kind of evil. Hinako's not really evil. Hinako has a goal, and she's not human, so it's not the same. I don't think Hinako is, like, necessarily a bad person. Did I roll GSSR and JP? Yes, I did. My GSSR result was Dolmen and Fairy Knight Gwaine. And Kadok is just unfortunate. I was wondering if after the Lost Belt and stuff like that, if they would have... Because, like... Could they pull off Fate Grand Order with smaller scale stories using, you know, the MC and MASH and stuff like that? could they pull off smaller scale stories that just take place, you know, around the world, doing with like mage stuff? Could they pull that off? Not necessarily like forever, but just like, you know, like a story chapter or two, like Case Files. Yeah, like I was thinking like Case Files, where it's like there's stakes and stuff like that, and there's thing going on. But like, and like have that as like, you know, like they had the what did they call 1.5? What was 1.5 called? I don't even remember. Holy crap. I've completely forgotten what they called that back then. Epic of Remnant. That's such a dumb name. I don't remember it. I see the chat caught up to what I was saying, and now everyone is saying it. Keep thinking Epic of Gilgamesh. Yeah, they could do an Epic of Remnant type thing where, like, it's just like Case Files type stuff, where it's just like they're going around in the real world. They can tone it down. Obviously, like, support servants would be, there wouldn't really be support servants, and the gameplay would be kind of disassociated from the story. But you know, I'm wondering if they could do it, if they could pull it off. Because after this, what else can they do? So they've done time travel. They've done overriding the world with alternate timelines. The only other thing is other dimensions attack or something stupid. We're going to space. Time to travel to another planet. Now hear me out. Parallel worlds with time travel. But that's just Lost Belt 6. Saber Wars? Yeah. Hear me out. Sitcom event with laugh track. Every time you go into battle, every time you use a skill, just a laugh track plays. What if they make you lose to a Lost Belt? What? So like David's Lost Belt wins, and then you gotta like Lost Belt the Lost Belt and make your own fantasy tree. A time travel heist through 7 time periods. Of course 7. In order to gather the materials to make another tree to put your world back. But we still have to go back to the Fuyuki singularity to fix that. To gather the 7 Chaos Emeralds and beat the ultimate life form. Now see, here's the Rasputin, the good one. No, see, Nasu said he wanted to end it at part 2, kind of. But I have a feeling it's been a long time since that interview. I feel like Nasu's feelings might have changed. FGO will end with the fake Grand Order timeline getting lost belted into. Fake Grand Order was a lost belt all along, and you get pruned, and then it turns out it's just Fate Stay Night. Nasu said Extra was his last Fate story. Yeah, it's his last Fate story till the money shows up. I can't wait for Lost Belt 7 part 1 through 7. The Emiya cooking game is the sequel to Fate Grand Order. Yeah, the Lost Belt 7 parts just started becoming Kingdom Hearts names. But what if everything, I swear, if they pull a Fate Grand Order was all just a dream? It was all just a dream, but then the events happened, but then they happened slightly differently. You gotta go through all 7 singularities again, but they're different stories this time. But this time it's real. Don't give them ID. Yeah, Tog, a dream in a dream. EOR 3 was just a dream, but the dream that actually happened, so it's a dream that's real. Does Mash get a level up in Lost Belt 6? No one knows. We haven't had a level up for Mash yet, and Lost Belt 6 is not over. So, who knows? You can't enter Lost Belt 7 unless you have a level 200 unit. I would hope that Mash gets something. It's Camelot. Well, it's not really Camelot, but still. Okay, this is all done for now. No use farming these events, or these missions. Because these will get farmed out eventually. Do I have any... I can buy these tokens. Let's buy hearts. Parts and feathers.
それを何に使うんです？
Some cubes.
いえ、無粋でしたね。
Actually, I'll need cubes later, so I'm best not to use those. Right, singularities are time travel. Nope, Carmela's not here, so no point in even doing a gimmick single. What's going on in JP right now? What do I need? Oh, that's right. I need bloody Lost Belt 6 mats, but I can't get them. So, yeah, yesterday after my internet died, I did go ahead and I did finish, I did finish Tamamo here. Yeah, she's done. And boy, is she... She's a thing. We can go to my favorite testing node. This is like the best use case. Like, well, go grind out steaks and bullets. You're gonna need them. Yeah, Nito can loop with double Vitch, and it's very funny. Someone gave Tamamo a gun. You can't wait for 7th Annie to add pity. Funny joke. Mama's tails are guns. She is made of gun. She's the bone of her gun. But yeah, just look at that. This is with a K-scope, and she's just knocking out 200k on a single enemy here. It's so funny. Are those humanoid? Did they get affected by this? You can finally use Saber for farming. Oh, that thing is look at that, 600,000 on that first enemy. Against, like, human and man targets, that is... Can't use Arctic since Saber battery is 5 turn CD. Yeah, but with this MC, you can spam, you can use her Buster twice. See, with this setup, you use her Buster on turn 2, and then you used it again on turn 3. Yeah, this guy's getting murdered 6 times over here. Laratoria does loop. My Laratoria is not leveled.
この道に
Or skilled, I mean.
政権解放完全敗北よろしくね
Feels well, she is a bunny. She's not a fox. She's a bunny.
ええお任せよこの私がこの明かりの星の規模
Give you a copy of Saber? I mean, if you have Waver and Tamamo already, you can pick Saber. Ah, 600k damage. That's damage. Interestingly enough, changing to Buster does not change the star distribution. Because she has Star Gather up on Buster cards, but it does not change this. Also, I want to see how much that crit does.
それがあなたの決断であれば
156k, that's respectable crit damage.
この明かりの星の規模死を照らす命の証見るがいい
700k. Yeah, it's in stupid levels. Like, you can even use the worst Saber face for this. I keep getting a bug where you have 20 stars. So, yeah, if you press 2 star, if you use a skill with Star Gather, and then you use a, so if you press a skill with Star Gather and then use a skill that gives you stars, it's gonna bug out. That's a bug right now. Hello, game. Merlin is not out of the picture, but he's more of an alternative. Or he's more of a side thing that you take. Here's where we see the real damage. Okay, let's see the crits and... Oh, he's dead. Please don't refer Toya Ruler as a farmer. $273 neutral. Now, these are human targets. So against non-human, you're lacking damage mods. So you have to consider that. What's a node where they're not human? Those are human. Okay, yeah, this note here. What does this guy do? Please. Skillets. Her having no survival skills is fine.
いいでしょう。アサシネイト受け完全反応よろしくて。はち切れそうでしょ。さて、カードはどういうか。バニーの力をお見せし。な、はい、この私が。
Comparing her with Merlin and saying she's outright better is stupidity. No, it's not. No, it's not. For farming, she is 100% better. For farming, Merlin does not hold a candle to her. Like, even for challenge quests, you're probably better off with Vitch. Like, if you're using setups with like double Vitch, you're not going for survival. You're going for a scorched earth policy. Some can't be 3-turned, yeah. So what is her single damage on an NC against this dog thing? So yeah, without the man trait, see, without using the human or man thing, this is how much damage she's actually going to do. 111k neutral. So like you can still farm stuff with that, but if they're not man or human, she's still gonna be, she still has low damage, let's be honest. Also, no, that's not MP5, that's MP4. Is also, of course, unfortunately, Lolilot does not work. She doesn't work. Just due to her mechanics, unfortunately. Who was I gonna do here? Yeah, we can use her. For all those people in JP who got baited into rolling for a freaking Ibuki because she was the first 50% charger, Saber. I always forget which does which. Yeah, Arjuna Ultra still needs plug suit, which is unfortunately. Hello game, why are you freezing on me like this? So why doesn't Lolilot work? So the problem with Fairy Knight Lancelot is that her first skill charges her to 100, yes. But you can only use that once. And once you've used that, all she has is a 30% battery. Why is my game freezing up like this? Ibuki can double stack her Buster buff though, which is hilarious. Imagine August 5th they give 20% more charge to Arjuna Altar. No! Yeah, okay, Lolilot works with MLB Prisma and Plug Suit Waiver, but let's be honest, that's kind of an awful setup. Alright, Ibuki, show me what you got. That was only like 390k per enemy. Saber does way more damage. Saber does a stupid amount of damage. Holy crap. Saber is dumb. Also, yeah, here's your 5 tokens for Bond. Saber is NP4, but Ibuki is NP2. That doesn't explain a 300k difference, please. Try Mordred. Mordred is very much worse than Saber. I do not... Mordred is, like, not even in the same ballpark. Which skills can I use here? That's a mana burst, yep. I unfortunately don't have Ishtar Archer on here. Okay, that's a 6 turn. Yep, this works. I mean, any 50% charger is gonna work, let's be honest. $145,000. Now let's throw everything on her. So 145k not on man-human servants. But against a man's human, let's see what we get. Yeah, look at that, 419k. Saber is... The thing is, Saber has a Buster buff, a Charisma, an NP damage up, and then she's Buster stacked and everything. What's the new system of having servants past level 100? That is... just grailing past 100. As you see, you get a blue border. takes a ton of experience and you need servant tokens to do it. It's dumb. It's annoying. But you get a blue card. Look, it's blue now. Do BB. Okay. Summer BB is not gonna... What is the cooldown on her battery? Her battery is 7, so I have to use Atlas, for heaven's sakes. Yeah, Ketch, you've been spamming do BB for the past 10 minutes. I get it. Hello, game. Something about this node game no likey. No, there's tons of level 120s. There's a lot of 120s. Nice damage, BB. No, it's the game lagging, not my internet. She's trying her best. She's trying her best. Okay, we got past wave 1. Oh my gosh, no Buster cards here. So let's see if this does anything, or if we're just once again... Okay. Didn't quite work. Oh, here's your bloody Buster cards here. Now, let's see. I'm gonna reset on this one. Let's give her fair shake and see what she does here. Neither of those crit. I refuse. What are those crit rates? No, it's 80%. Anyway, I just want to see the damage on a single target. 108,000. That is what BB at MP2 with Tamamo Vitch's skills does without the man trait buff. Now I'm going to put the man trait buff on her and see what we do. I wanted to see it without it, and now I want to see it with it. She killed at least 190k. Well, try harder next time, BB. You'll get there eventually. You can use her against berserkers. Arash is great. I love using Arash. I remember hearing this song in like the early 2000s or something like that, and I... What do you mean I don't like Arash? Arash is my favorite Rin face. I just don't get to really use her because she's bad. The damage sucks. Oh, please kill. No. I have to use the man damage here. She's not gonna kill otherwise. Better than BB? Barely better than BB. Alright. This is pointless. But... Where am I? I'm in the Lost Belt 5 node. One that lets me see what single target damage is like pretty easily. There's Nido crits. I mean, she beat BB by like 80k. So, I think she's better. Yeah, MP3 versus MP2 isn't a lot. You know MP3 versus MP2 isn't much, right? And then you take a real Unga Bunga servant, Morgan. Now this is where we start seeing the real damage. Right, Morgan works very well with Vitch. My Cascu is unskilled. Yeah, Karna cannot do double Vitch. Unfortunate. Let's see, with one man buff, what we get. Oh, overcharge. She gets overcharge effect on herself. That's right. A little more than Arash. Let's see some damage numbers here. Oh, she matches Saber. Both of them are NP4, and she matches Saber. She actually was a little higher than Saber. Space Ishtar? Alright. Let's go to Space Ishtar. I like this node because I need this match, and this node... Oh wait, this is sorted by Buster. Gotta go to Arts, because Space Ishtar is in Arts. Yeah, this node is good for seeing single target damage. And also, just getting the material I want. Imagine having to farm on free quests from Mank. Look, sometimes you just farm. Okay, that's better than Arash. Give me Buster buff. Thank you. Let's see this without any additional man buffs. Wait, we can just do this now. So here's the single target damage without man buffs. No, they're 3-turn. I just want to see them without the man buff. $243k without the man buff. So we're probably looking a bit under 300k with the man buff. We're gonna have to divide this by 2. Wait, no. I got no Buster cards, so I can't see the damage on the other one. That sucks. Yeah, that was against 2 enemies, though. But that was in the 300k area. Just looking at the numbers there. Oh wow, Tog's membership renewed. that time of month again. Is there anyone else? Oh yeah, there's always I don't think Emiya works on this node. I think Emiya is too dumb to work on this node. Is there anyone else I have that actually works? Like, here's how you have to work with Melusine. She does. Oh wait, I can't do it because I don't have the freaking 10 skill on the first. Stupid lost spell mats means I can't just demonstrate it, but she can do it with Prisma. What MP is my Aresh? My Aresh is MP3. This is not skilled, so this is why I'm not doing it with her. Nobu? Nobu doesn't have a 50% battery. It doesn't work for Nobu. Let me see here. Unless there's... Does she work with Swap? No, she only got a 20% battery. Nobu does not work at all. I don't have Tesla. Also, this is Lancers. I think that's actually it as far as people I can do it with. Abby? Abby will work if you lure her, if you lure this skill. But I don't want to lure Abby. I don't have Drake either. Look, this is it. These are my 5-star Buster servants. Buster AoE servants. Unfortunate as it is, this is what you got. I don't really roll Gwaine. Does Gwaine work like that? Does he give himself charge? No, how does Gwaine... Gwaine doesn't work. He's only 20%. Gil works with... Well, Gil may work with Plug, but I haven't skilled my Gil. Yeah, I think that's it as far as characters that'll work that I have, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, that's kind of it for the demonstration of Buster meme. Oh. 2x, yeah, let's show the damage for Space Ishtar with Castoria. Just to demonstrate. Not on a 1/1 for Space Ishtar. I mean, you can do a 1/1 3 node. I think this works, but I think you have to use this specific MC.
熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドは根性はない。早立てです。カルメラ。参拝の下がっているように、アリのように並びなさい。 これが本当の私。始まりは極小、広がりは無限。
She works on pretty much everything. In theory. How much NP does she get from this, though? Yikes. It's not a lot. What's the best combination? Yeah, probably just do all this. She's the premier art servant. Yeah, no, that's not enough. I don't remember how to 1-1. Does she need swap for Space Ishtar? I've never used her for 1-1-1 farming. Cloak suit is required. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you're trying to 1-1, if you're trying to 6 slot, you can do. Oh, she needs the Arts MC with 10% charge. When do you use the Arts buff? What turn are you using the Arts buff on? Have fun, Sebastian. Yeah, anyone with 50%, any buster with 50% charge will work. Place this here. Give me Arts buff. And then actually, will this work? No, it doesn't. Well, it might work for a waiver. Oh no, that is tragically 1% short. I do need to use the Arts buff on this turn. I know, but I wanted to see it myself. I know you told me to use it on turn 2. I wanted to see it myself on turn 2. No, this is Android 11. Yeah, so for irregular nodes like this, if you're not 6-slotting, Buster is easier for Space Ishtar. Let's just be honest with that. Let's be honest, if you're not 6-slotting, then Buster is easier here for this. If you are 6-slotting, then you have to use arts with swap. Dude, Saber Alter's not gonna work. Even if we do swap. Where is Saber Alter? What does 6-slotting means? It means using 6 event CEs. Right? So I'm here to show you why it doesn't work. What's the cooldown on that? 6, yeah, let's use it now. Yeah, see, 10%, not 20%. Yeah, now you're like, oh, but with swap, and then we buff up here. She's got 10% here. You charge up here. I guess if you 10 it, it'll work, but mine's not 10. But this is using swap. Why wouldn't you just take anyone else? Still 3 turn to 500k Buster crit, still counts. But this is swap. Swap is disgusting. Is there anyone else dumb I can use like this? Wait, actually. I mean, there's always this one, which is really funny.
覚悟のほどを理解した。ケオンを歌で完全敗北よろしくて。はち切れそうでしょ。
Right, this is Black Grail.
待たせたね、私の愛しいビグレットたち。さあ暴れのみ遜色せよ、メタボビグレット。イノベーション始めます。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。君に任せろ。
Limited gun works.
待たせたね。
More damage than BB. Well, BB is AoE.
暴れのみ遜色せよ、メタボビグレット。
So without the human trait, yeah, it still works. 132k. Now let's apply the human trait.
はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。火の玉火薬の匂い、大魔女だぞ。あ、もうやば。ケオンを歌で女神ヘカテに捧げよう。ご用件は？冗談だろ。
I have done Nido death farming, yes.
私の愛しいビグレットたち。さあ暴れのみ遜色せよ、メタボビグレット。
Boy, that's just not a lot of damage. When the AoEs are doing more, it's a problem.
よしよし、ご褒美をあげよう、ピグレット。
Right? She even has Black Grail and she's still disappointing. Is there anyone else? Don't think there is. Is there any other Buster single targets that have a 30% battery? 30% battery. No. Wait, I don't have any single targets with a 30% battery. Do they exist? Can we take a moment and just kind of laugh that even if you have a maxed out Carmilla, she can't do it with swap? Because they've still gimped her so much. Oh, he does have a 30% battery. But I haven't skilled it. And I don't feel like doing... Also, these are Lancers. But just know that it will work with swap for single target. Does Bedivere have a 30% battery? Not that. Not with those skill levels, that's for sure. Wait, no, it doesn't matter. The skill level doesn't matter. But it's an 8-turn cooldown. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, this would have to be... So Bedivere would work if it was level 10. But I'm very bad at this. The problem is I don't skill them. You could say that it's my problem. You could say that it's my problem. Or I can pretend it's not my problem and it's the game's fault for not making him better. Do I not have Kentucky? I don't have Kentucky. Unless, do I have Kentucky? No. No. By the way, I have a spare Aussie here. I don't know what to do with... he's been sitting in here forever, because I have, like, Aussie here, right? But I never merged him in, because I just haven't felt like it. And then for some reason I got a fake Cersei's. I don't know why. Got a couple spare Tamamos hanging around. A bunch of freaking Lakshmi. Some Chirons, some Atalantes. These are just sitting here in my second archive. Just chilling. Like bros. Couple spare Nobukatsus. Yeah, Jalter is 20%, unfortunately. Do you know? So this is super unfortunate. If Tamamo Vitch's second, if her Buster MP game skill applied to NPs, you would just need a 20% battery to loop with swap. Could you imagine that? If it worked with NPs, you would just need 20%. But it doesn't need 20%, but it doesn't give charge on NPs. It's only on face cards. The most unfortunate thing in the world. Alright, it's almost midnight here, so here's what's gonna happen. So Lost Belt 6.3 comes out at 2 a.m. my time tomorrow. So in 26 hours, I will be streaming Lost Belt 6.3 from where it picks up to the end. From when it comes out. There may or may not be some gacha rolling at that time. Because normally I end streams usually by doing a gacha pull. Not today. I'm going to have some restraint. I'm going to have some restraint and not use the gacha right now. For 5 bloody seconds, I'm going to have some restraint. So yeah, I will see you all in 26 hours. I hope I see all of you. As we suffer through... Ogre Altar works with swap, yes. I did use the 1 quartz. Don't judge me. Anyway. So yeah. I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to call it here tonight. Thanks for showing up. Smash the subjoin button. And I'll see y'all around. Farewell. Also, my internet got fixed. I don't know if you could tell because we didn't cut out tonight. Bye.